Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Courtney J. Ford Sr., and I would like to welcome everyone to the Chaffetz Arena for Kirkwood High School's Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. At this time, please join me as we welcome the Class of 2025. We're all in. Please give them a big round of applause. To begin the evening, members of the Kirkwood American Legion Memorial Post 156 Color Guard presents colors. Dan Caffey, Mike Lavin, Dave Purcell, and Rick Stream. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would ask that you rise and remove your hats, as we are thankful for the service that the men and women of our armed forces have given this country, defending our freedoms, including the right to a free, quality public education. Seniors Ella Hansen and Nathan Scheit will be singing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Graduates, you may be seated. Good evening. I'm Dr. Seth Harrell, principal of Kirkwood High School, a school that is a tight-knit community with many strong, rich traditions and a lot of people that are consistently striving for excellence. And it's truly my pleasure to welcome you to what I believe to be the best event of the school year, our graduation ceremony. Some might think I've lost a bet, but truthfully, being a high school principal is one of the best jobs in the world. There is something new every day. You never know what you're going to get. For instance, earlier this week, I showed up to work with thousands of toilet paper rolls spread out all over campus. The next day, the toilets wouldn't flush. Ironically, those two things are not related. Seniors, while we may have taught you many important life lessons, it seems your cleanup skills may still need a little work. One of the greatest joys in my role as principal is standing out in front of the Welcome Center entrance most mornings to greet these students as they come to school. It's a small part of the day, but it meant so much to me. Watching you walk across the parking lot and into the building, oftentimes alongside some of your same friends, siblings, wearing your favorite brand, college gear, or favorite sports team, Starbucks in hand, music in your ears, and that familiar mix of exhaustion and anticipation. That was something I truly looked forward to. You brought energy, personality, and a positive attitude each morning. Those few seconds of connection became a meaningful part of my daily routine. What made it even better was being able to do that with my buddy Maurice. These mornings were important to me because I'm a firm believer in that how we show up each and every day matters. Over the course of this school year, there is no doubt this senior class showed up. This class was extremely successful in and out of the classroom, whether it be at performances, games, service projects, academic assignments, tests, art shows, extracurricular competitions, hallway decorating, pep rallies, transporting the Frisco Bell in the back of a utility truck on a cold day in November, decorating for the car parade, and as I mentioned, TPing our campus. You all did an outstanding job of leaving your mark on Kirkwood High School. Being prepared to give your best, even on tough days, is what will set you apart in life. Whether you're heading to college, the military, the workforce, or taking some time to figure things out, remember this: success starts with showing up and being ready to do your best. Your time at Kirkwood High School has prepared you well, but life will still throw you some curveballs. There will be twists and turns, and not everything will go according to plan. That's okay. Success takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a life filled with purpose and meaning. So as you move forward, remember to show up. Be prepared, stay grounded, and give your best effort. Keep the people who support you close, find joy in the little things, and keep going even when the path gets tough. Remember, you get out of life what you put into it. Class of 2025, thank you for letting me be a part of your journey. I'm going to miss seeing your smiling faces each morning. Keep doing great things. Let's give this group a round of applause. This ceremony is a celebration of our senior students. However, it was also a celebration for all the people that have helped guide each of our students through their educational journey. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome those that are joining us this evening. First, I would like to recognize a special group of people, our teachers and staff in attendance. Your passion to teach and your dedication to our students requires a lot of hard work, which does not go unnoticed. I would like for all of our current and any former Kirkwood teachers and staff to please stand at this time to be recognized. Thank you for helping shape the lives of our students, especially those within the graduating class of 2025. I would now like to recognize the parents and guardians of our graduates tonight, as this is also a celebration for you. You have played the most important role in the lives of these students and have shared so many great memories over the last 13 years. Your love and support is being celebrated today. The transition from high school to the real world is not only significant for our students, it's also a significant change for their families. I would like for all of the parents or guardians of our graduating seniors to please stand to be recognized. To all of our mothers and guardian mothers and grandmothers, I personally want to wish you guys a happy Mother's Day. There is a tradition at Kirkwood High School to honor parents for whom this will be your last child to graduate from Kirkwood High School. What a special moment for you. If this is your last child coming through graduating at Kirkwood High School, please stand at this time and let's give these people a round of applause. You are always welcome at KHS. Kirkwood High School is one of the best schools in America. We would not be who we are today if it wasn't for those that set the path before us and set the bar so high. I would like to take this time to recognize all of the Kirkwood High School alumni that are here this evening. If you are an alumni, please stand and be proud. Let's give these guys a round of applause. Once a pioneer, always a pioneer. For all other family members and guests in attendance this evening, we thank you for joining us. I would like to remind all in attendance this evening to please be respectful of our ceremony by silencing your cell phones and refrain from any disruption so we can provide our seniors with a well-deserving ceremony, especially as graduates walk across the stage. We want to make sure that each senior can be seen and heard this evening. It is now my pleasure to introduce those joining me on the stage this evening. Please give them a Kirkwood clap as I read their name. To accept the class of 2025 from the Kirkwood Board of Education, our Board Vice President, Mr. Ben Caffey. Our Superintendent, Dr. David Ulrich. Congratulations on your retirement, Dr. Ulrich. Our 12th grade counselor, Ms. Rachel Chosich. Our 12th grade secretary, Ms. Laura McLavoy. And our Kirkwood High School Teacher of the Year, Mr. Bill Benzinger. And lastly, a very special person this evening is our 12th grade principal, Ms. Stephanie Owens. I'm extremely proud of Ms. Owens and her dedication that she has shown over the past 4 years with this group, especially in the last couple of weeks. She has continued to go above and beyond to make this senior year meaningful and memorable. And let's not forget, she has 3 teenage boys of her own. Yet she continues to pour her time, energy, and heart into making this experience the best it can be for your children. So, Ms. Owens, thank you for your leadership and commitment. Each year, the seniors have the opportunity to try out for the honor of being the graduation speaker and are selected by a panel of KHS staff. Our speakers tonight will be Madeline Dickinson and Jordan Quinn. Students, would you please approach the stage? Do you have yours up here?
Yeah, I think it got set underneath. There we go.
Introduce yourself.
Thank you, Dr. Harrell. And thank you to Mrs. Owens, Mrs. Chosich, Mrs. McAvoy, and senior parents for all your support through the years. I could not think of a better high school community to have been a part of for 4 years than Kirkwood High School. Freshman year, walking up to Dougherty Ferry the first time, I remember creeping out of the car, realizing I was the first freshman to show when a senior shouted, "There's one!" Masks pulling our ears, we stepped into the largest community we had ever walked into, magnified by quarantine. We walked in knowing less than half of our grade, avoiding eye contact in the halls, and though they didn't admit it, our parents were scared for us. We explored new sports, clubs, and conversations, leading us on a treasure hunt of self-discovery. Sophomore year showed an abundance of confidence as we were no longer the youngest. Our schedules were full of classes and activities that we were familiar with, but approached with the excitement of trying something new. We also said goodbye to an iconic principal whose incident at KHS emails will not be forgotten. Junior year remained the most difficult. We were too old to make new discoveries, but too far to see the light at the end of the tunnel. We faced immediate questions about what we would do with our lives. Are we going to college? Where? What major? If not, what are we doing instead? Dr. Harrell joined our school, sharing his culinary expertise. We experienced 2 gas leaks, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Senior year led to reflection, as we knew this was our final year at KHS. Football games turned into late-night celebrations where a newly broken bench was paraded out of an opposing stadium. We experienced rivalry. Kirkwood versus Webster, band versus orchestra, German versus French. Now, we assemble in front of an audience of our families, mentors, teachers, and peers, ready to leap onto our individual paths, equipped with the knowledge and support they gifted us. Sports teams and clubs honored the time and dedication we gave through senior nights and awards. Today, we wave those clubs and teams goodbye as we leave to find new communities, holding our old ones and our fondest memories. Though we have a better understanding of who we are, it has come time to ask ourselves who we want to be. What will we do for the world? Who will we stand next to? What kind of a person do we want to emulate? With empathy and understanding, we'll amaze ourselves with what we can accomplish. And no matter where we go, what we do, or what we face, we'll always be a pioneer. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Good evening, class of 2025. It is both an honor and privilege to speak before you today. Look, Mom, I made it. My mom gave a speech 25 years ago when she graduated from Kirkwood, and so it brings me great joy to follow in her footsteps. My grandfather was a janitor at Kirkwood High School for 35 years, and all of my aunts graduated from Kirkwood. So it's safe to say that red and white and this legacy will always be a part of me. Class of 2025, we made it. For me, this day has been the most dreaded but also sought after moment. I know it's a cliche to say, and we've heard it a million times, but we can all acknowledge that neither our parents nor our teachers were exaggerating when they told us these 4 years would fly by, because they truly have. In these 4 years, we've experienced so many defining moments together. This year alone, we've planned out senior sunrise themes, worked tirelessly on our senior hallway, and finally got to stand at the gate at our beloved football games. All things that I will deeply miss. I would be remiss to not mention my third-hour cadet teaching class that solidified my love for teaching. And every club I was part of, like BACC and class committee. We have created a community with one another that I will forever cherish. We will leave Kirkwood knowing that we created our own legacy together. With that being said, I cannot mention the highs without acknowledging the lows. Over last summer, we experienced the gut-wrenching loss of our friend and fellow pioneer, Ian Hartman. Before I continue, I ask for a moment of silence to honor his life. I still vividly remember seeing Ian in the East hallway and him greeting me with the biggest smile, a warm embrace, and a cheerful hello. That was Ian. He made everyone feel seen, and he left that legacy for us to follow. Our class will forever be bound through his legacy. Now, one thing I know to be true is that any unfortunate event has a funny way of giving us a wake-up call and forcing us to come face-to-face with life. After all, memories and legacies represent our character and connect us to places we must leave. Class of 2025, this is a pivotal moment. This is the time where we begin creating our legacy. After the post-graduation excitement wears off and the adrenaline rush finally subsides, we are left alone with decisions to make. Whether you decide to go to college or take another route, make every decision with intention, and keep in mind the legacy you want to leave behind. Pick a career that fulfills you and allows you to make the greatest impact. I plan on being a teacher, and with that, I will be given the opportunity to impact multiple lives daily. Now, I'm speaking to everyone. Anyone in this stadium who has had to experience an abrupt wake-up call, whether it be from grief, unexpected circumstances, or any curveball life has thrown at you. We cannot allow the hardships to hold us down to the point where we become stagnant. Instead, we must turn the pain we feel into the fuel that pushes us forward and allows us to progress. We are all united by this moment and this place. Your legacy, my legacy, and our legacy. Let's go through life keeping in mind what we want to accomplish in this world and what we want to leave behind. Congratulations, best of luck, and thank you.
At this time, I'll welcome senior grade level principal, Ms. Stephanie Owens, to the stage to introduce our 4.0 GPA students.
It is my pleasure at this time to share with you the wonderful record of academic achievement this class has established. Of course, I cannot read to you the names of all high achievers, but let me read the names of those students who, on a weighted honors scale system, have achieved magnificently. I will ask each student to stand and remain standing. I will read all names in alphabetical order of those earning a 4.0 or better GPA. Please honor each student with a Kirkwood clap after I read their name. Shavi Argadis, Elise Arthur, Clara Banks, Elijah Barton, Sophia Bastow, Eleanor Baumstark, Sydney Bedell, Natalie Bednarski, Henry Blaine, Lainey Blanchard, John Blaskowitz, Sophia Boskin, Daisy Buckley, Lucas Butler, Megan Campbell, John Che, Jacob Klutz, Riley Kaufman, Nicholas Copeland, Dylan Krupper, Logan Dom, Caroline Darr, John Davidson, Jenna Digonia, Madeline Dickinson, Romy Dernberger, Adam Espinal, Bridget Feltman, Lucas Finnerty, Ethan Fisher, Connor Flynn, Gwyneth Fox, Amelia Frankie, Charles Gammon, Sophia Gamp, Harrison Ganshaw, Jacob Gould, Avery Hayden, Liam Hafner, Ella Hansen, Griffin Harris, Joseph Harrison, Anna Henry, Anna Hubner, Hannah Hughes, Hadley Cates, Jacob King, Kirsten Kissler, Catherine Klein, Colby Koltoff, Nicholas Kruska, Oliver Leonard, Catherine Luth, Emma Marich, Weston Marks, Briley Maxwell, Catherine McCormick, Max McCoy, Ava McGovern, Margaret McFeeters, Ashley Munkoff, Abigail Monroe, Sadie Moore, Drew Morgan, Coyle Mosley, Devin Peterson, James Pierce, Christopher Potter, William Potter, Jace Pritchett, Wyatt Rapp, Lawrence Ringwald, Andrew Rodriguez Damsgaard. We'll try that one again. Andrew Rodriguez Damsgaard. Dustin Rawlings, Margaret Ryan, Luke Shantz, Nathan Scheit, Noah Schrenk, Jack Schwab, Catherine Shanahan, Matthew Sheridan, Agnes Smith, Adalyn Steiber, Owen Sword, Samantha Sylvester, Jocelyn Taylor, Cooper Terry, Evelyn Thallaker, Alana Thompson, Charles Thompson, Malia Thompson, Carson Toomey, Georgia Torpy, Elizabeth Tubising, Ryan Voller, Grace Voles, John Vanderbrugge, Jeremiah Walker, Sophia Webb, Robert Winter, Thomas Zimmerman. Congratulations. You may be seated. Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Welcome, I am Stephanie Owens, and I have the honor of being the grade level principal for the class of 2025. I'm so grateful each of you is here with us tonight to celebrate this incredible group of seniors. As we honor their achievements, I also want to take a moment to acknowledge to those who are physically not with us, but remain deeply present in our hearts. This class has experienced more than its share of loss. As Jordan just mentioned, we lost a beloved classmate, Ian Hartman, just weeks before the start of senior year. No class should have to experience what they went through. In addition, we have had students in this class lose a mom, a dad, grandparents, and other loved ones who played an important part in their journey. So tonight we carry their memory with us, and we know that they are here in spirit, celebrating you with pride and joy. Before I begin my message to the class, I want to recognize the amazing grade level team that have helped you guys get to where we are today. I want to first thank our class sponsor, Ms. Dybart. If you could stand, Ms. Dybart. She spent tireless hours doing hallway builds, having class committees, and then dealing with the indecisiveness of our class committee, which happened a lot. We also owe a big thank you to our grade level counselor, Ms. Chosich. Ms. Chosich, you can see her. She listened, provided guidance, helped you map out your class schedules, or was just there when you wanted to stop by and say hi or celebrate something. And then our last member of our team from the senior office is Ms. McAvoy. She was the bright spot in the morning to several sleepy seniors. She took lots of your parent phone calls, and then she didn't miss a beat when our 18-year-olds decided, Ms. McAvoy, I'm 18, just let me sign myself out. No, that's not how it works, but I'm 18. She kept saying no. And lastly, the biggest thank you, of course, goes out to our entire Kirkwood school staff. Whether you had these seniors in class, supported them in a club, on the stage, or on an athletic team, we thank you. Today I want to talk to you, the graduates, almost, about investing, but not the kind that involves the stock market or bank accounts, because that's not really my thing. I'm talking about a different kind of investment, the kind that matters more than money. I'm talking about investing in people, in yourself, in your passions, your work, and your future. For the past 4 years, Kirkwood High School has been investing in you. You are our biggest asset. We believed in the return we'd see if we continued to support, challenge, and inspire you even when some of you didn't like it. And that's okay. Sometimes the work was uncomfortable. Sometimes the expectations felt too high. But every conversation, every tough grade, every push from your teachers, principals, counselors, parents, and friends, it was all part of the investment because we knew your potential. You see, investing means doing something. Some of you showed up on day one ready to go, self-driven and eager to grow. Others, you took a little bit longer. And you took a little bit longer to buy in as well. But that didn't stop the people around you from continuing to invest in you. And that's the beauty of it. Life is full of choices. And the most important one might just be, will you invest in yourself? Because no matter what path you take, career, college, relationships, hobbies, you are the single most important factor in your success. Will you put in the time, the effort, the heart? There will always be someone more talented, more experienced, more naturally gifted, but are they more invested? There's a quote many of you have heard, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. You've already proven you're capable of that kind of investment. And some tasks weren't hard, but they were time-consuming. And a lot of you guys didn't like time-consuming tasks. You just wanted immediacy. But that's where the investment shows up the most. Are you willing to give something that takes time, even when the payoff isn't instant? Just like financial investments, the return on effort doesn't always come right away. Sometimes they take years, but if you believe in the process, if you keep showing up, the reward will come. Over these 4 years, I watched you invest in yourself, in each other, in your school. I've seen growth, real growth. Let's think back to freshman year. Let's think of lunchroom behavior, freshman year. I can only imagine the incredible things you can accomplish if you keep that same energy for the rest of your life. So let's look back and see how some of you invested in yourself and how much you've grown. Freshman year, as Maddie talked about, we kicked off in masks. It was hard to get to know some of you. I couldn't see your face. Some of you were a little bit quieter because of your masks. Some of you were invested right away, though. There was one person in your class that made sure he knew who I was right away. Every time I'd see him, he'd say, "Hey, Miss Owens, it's me," and he'd say his name. Some of you came in with big ideas. Another person in your class emailed Dr. Ulrich, I don't know if he remembers, but she was determined to get a Chick-fil-A put in our cafeteria. Didn't happen, we're still waiting. She said, "Miss Owens, I know people, we'll get this." I think it was all the jealousy of the juniors and seniors coming back from Chick-fil-A. So maybe you want to do that as your ending before you retire? Unfortunately, some of you, as freshmen, were also influenced by the TikTok challenge, Devious Licks. Those were not some of our best choices either. Sophomore year, we began to find our place, though. You left the corners of the concession stand, and you started filling the football student section. Yes, with a lot of energy, and occasionally some bottles being thrown, which is when I had to start telling you something. Carter, where are you? What did I start saying, Carter? Thank you. No shenanigans. We had to say it over and over. No shenanigans. You started feeling like you belonged. In junior year, as somebody already mentioned, the gas leak happened. You guys probably went home that day and actually told your parents what happened at school. Unlike any other day, you said, "School was great today. We had a gas leak." And while parents and adults and teachers, we were all worried and frantic and figuring out what to do, and we were thinking of that, what did you guys do? We got speakers out of the car, dance parties, people sitting on cars. You were watching freshmen try and sneak off to the deli, and you just loved it. It was a great day. And then came senior year. From senior sunrise to turkey day hallway chaos. We had a screw in a leg. We had a car in the hallway. One of those was planned. One of those wasn't. And then on to second semester, when the reality of the end was starting to sink in. The countdown chain in our office seemed to get shorter by the second. The absences, tardies, and missing assignments, though, started increasing. But you still found ways to send out probably 1,000 texts or chats about TPing the school this week. But through all those moments, the laughter, the frustration, and the love, I want to remember this. Are you invested? Start small. Change doesn't happen overnight, but small, consistent effort changes everything. Handle hard better, because doing hard things makes you stronger. Don't fear failure, fear regret. You'll hear more no's than yeses in life, but keep showing up anyway. And please don't spend your life scrolling through everyone else's dreams. Make your own. As I close out today, I have saved the two biggest thank yous. First, to the parents. Thank you, truly. Thank you for trusting me with your child. I know it wasn't always easy, and some of you were coming to a new high school with a new administrator. But I promise you, I love them. And we know that raising kids is no small feat. You guys are difficult sometimes. And it takes balance of tough love, support, and encouraging ownership and responsibility within our kids. And speaking of loving them, as Dr. Harrell said, I do have 3 of my own boys. And to my 3 boys, thank you for understanding that there were times I missed your events so I could support this group. So thank you to my boys for sharing me with 450 kids, because I think at this point, I think to my 3 boys, they should just call you guys their stepbrothers and their stepsisters. They've heard lots of stories about you. And then to my husband, Ben, of course, thank you to you is a given. You've been my biggest supporter, but I really think you should be thanking me, because you said you always wanted more kids. So here you go. There's 450 more of them. And my last thank you, maybe this will help, is to my beautiful seniors. Many of you have heard me talk about my mom and her battle with Alzheimer's. Her decline over these last 2 years has been incredibly painful. And while I've been slowly losing her, I've also been preparing to say goodbye to all of you. So that's the heartbreak I've been holding. But here's the gift. I was given all of you. I believe with everything in me that I was meant to be your principal at this moment in my life. Because while I was losing someone who filled my heart for my whole life, you were quietly filling my heart back up. So thank you to all of you. You reminded me what purpose feels like. You brought me laughter on hard days. You gave me hope when things felt heavy. And yes, you were frustrating, but you still made me smile. You have been my purpose. And while I may not get to watch you grow the way your parents will, I want you to know I'm invested in your future. I want to see who you become. So if you ever want to visit, the candy jar in this snack drawer will always be open. Or I can leave it on my porch like people do for the delivery drivers. Half of you asked for my address anyway because you told me you were going to sleep on my lawn. So if I need to leave a basket there to make you talk, that's fine. As you take your next steps, you have to choose what to hold on to and what to let go. I saw Taylor Swift said something that resonated with me. It's like catch and release. You can't keep everything. You have to choose what matters most. So take what serves you and release what doesn't. And keep climbing. Many of you heard that song from Miley Cyrus back when you were younger, The Climb. One stanza is, there's always going to be another mountain. I'm always going to want to make it move. Always going to be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm going to have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Class of 25, you've already made it through so many climbs. Some we saw and some we didn't. And now as you take that next step, I hope you remember, the mountain will always be there, but so will your strength, your heart, and everything you've built along the way. Keep climbing. We'll be cheering you on every step of the way. I love you. I will miss you. Please don't be a stranger. And as Sheriff Woody says from Toy Story, you've got a friend in me. Congratulations, class of 25. Thank you. I love you guys. I love you. Oh. I now call Mr. Ben Caffey of the Kirkwood Board of Education to the podium. Vice President of the Board, Mr. Caffey. As grade level principal of the class of 2025, I certify that the students before you have met all the requirements of the Board of Education of the Kirkwood School District and the Department of Secondary Education of the State of Missouri in order that they may receive the diploma of Kirkwood High School for 2024-2025.
Thank you, Ms. Owens, and great job. On behalf of the Kirkwood Board of Education, I welcome all students, parents, and friends. It's wonderful to see so many of you here this evening. As Vice President of the Kirkwood School District Board of Education, I accept the students before me as having completed the requirements for the Kirkwood School District Diploma. And according to the authority given to me under the policies of the Kirkwood Board of Education in the state of Missouri, I will grant the title of graduate as each member crosses the stage.
We will now begin the presentation of our diplomas. We'll take just a second here to get everything situated. I do want to recognize our two name readers for this evening. Off to my right, your left, is going to be Lucas Ravenscraft, who is a social studies teacher and department chair at KHS. And off to my left, retired KHS teacher Sean McCarthy.
Kirkwood School District Executive Director of Instruction and Professional Learning, Kelly Dickinson, will now present the diploma to her daughter, Madeline Lee Dickinson. Jordan Alexandria Quinn. Hannah Emina Abdagich. Hussein Mohammed Abdullahi. Scarlett Moss Adams. Tiara Alexandra Rose Atkins. Ali Q. Al-Rashed. John Preston Albert. Hadley Claire Alaria. Ruin Troy C. Almira. Grace Annette Alverson. Jacob Timothy Anderson. Emma Marie Apple. Navarro Joaquin Applegarth. Alexander Simon Araneta. Xavi Arguedas. Ronnie Durrell Arnold. Elise Amani Arthur. Natalie Marie Atkinson. Cohen Law Auer. Erin Olivia Bailey. Benjamin Schmidt Baker. Andrew Joseph Belota. Clara Elizabeth Banks. Emery Elizabeth Kren. Dolores Renee Berry. Hannah Erin Barthelmess. Elijah Owen Barton. Peter McLemore Barton. Sophia Rose Basto. Jordan Lee Baum. Eleanor Ann Baumstark. Riley Jackson Bearden. Martha Shannon Beaumont. Sydney Victoria Bedell. Natalie Lane Bednarski. Caleb Thomas Belcher. Sophia Louise Bellum. Hannah Grace Bendoff. James Edward Burns. Amelia Jane Bessler. Jackson Zachary Bevins. Addie Faith Bivens. Henry Edmund Blaine. Lainey Blanchard. Isabella Hope Blaskowitz. Jacob Daniel Blaskowitz. John Andrew Blaskowitz. Michael Joseph Blaskowitz. William Evan Boger. Harrison Robert Bogatko. Aiden Jackson Bonner. Jonah Nathaniel Bond. Sophia Kate Boskin. Ella Kate Boswell. Colin Edward Breckney. Will James Bradshaw. Graciana Kaylin Branham. Ellis Anthony Breitbach. Travis C. Brockelmeyer. Caden Thomas Brooks. Haley Joanne Brown. Sophia Lorraine Brown. Caitlin Grace Buchanan. Elizabeth Allison Buckhold. Daisy Jules Buckley. Finnegan James Buckley. Griffin Xavier Buning. Chris P. Burns. Maxwell Paul Burns. Luke Ross Butler. Earl M. Bird. Shania Renee Bird. Brendan Matthew Byrne. Kirkwood Board of Education member Ben Caffey will now present the diploma to his daughter, Allison Grace Caffey. Ella Grace Campbell. Megan Julianne Campbell. Gavin Terrence Carroll. Zoe Jane Chalfont. John Adam Che. Tyler Ryan Clark. Jacob Martin Klutz. Riley Jane Kaufman. Adam Tyler Cohen. Noah Henry Colbar. Chelsea Nicole Collins. Tiffany Renee Collins. Nicholas Chase Copeland. Gabriella Marie Corley Watkins. Kamani Dove Cornelius. Wiley Lewis Cruz. Vivian Conway Kreitz. Ethan Thomas Kroll. Gannon Arthur Kroll. Dylan J. Krupper. Betsy Iris Check. Logan Eric Dom. Zoe Laura Daniels. Jake Walker Darris. Natalie June Dare. Caroline Grace Starr. John Frederick Davidson. Savannah Jean Davidson. Jack William Davies. Lena Min Davis. Natalia Rose Davis. McKenna Reese Dawson. Miles Tayul Deck. Kyle Thomas Decker. Jenna Lee Digonia. Christopher William DePalma. Elijah Philip Dick. Victoria Christine Dillon. Romy Neruda Dernberger. Summer Dixon. Reagan Lynn Dolan. Janiyah Deshawn Donegan. Jeremiah Anderson Donegan. Jack Paul Dothage. Corey Craig Drexler. Kedner Dubison. Sarah Howard Duncan. Kayla Sean Dunn. Calpurnia Roxanne Durnan. Jackson Robert Eccles. Darius Edwards. Naila Ma'at Emery. Adam James Espinal. Carson Gregory Evans. Bridget M. Feltman. Peyton John Ferkel. Mason Gabriel Fink. Lucas Matthew Finnerty. Ethan Scott Fisher. Patrick Benson Fitzgerald. Jonathan Flores. Connor David Flynn. Cole Jacob Fornash. Carmen Renee Fort. Gwyneth Ann Fox. Mariana Margaret Francis. Amelia Lane Frankie. Tyler Henry Frankie. Knox Michael Franklin. Emma Victoria Freight. Emily Corinne Frizzell. Jimmy David Fritz. Maxwell August Gale. Rafael Santiago Galindo Knudsen. Charles Parker Gammon. Sophia Rose Gamp. Harrison Paul Ganshaw. Alina Maribel Garcia. Shayana Renee Gerald. Scarlett Lynn Guerin. Cole Daniel Janino. Sarah Yvonne Beasley Gibbs. Jacob Giddens. Catherine Victoria Golby. Madeline Lee Yin Go. Charlotte Avery Golden. Ariel Marie Gollinghorst. Evan Ray Gonzalez. Bradley Eugene Goodrum. Jacob Michael Gould. Pierce Anthony Green. Patrick Michael Griffin. Skyly Jean Gunkel Sanders. Avery Rayner Hayden. Brooks Walker Hayden. Liam Joseph Hafner. Laura Grace Hainline. Anila Janae Hannah Hogan. Ella Rose Hansen. Griffin Brock Harris. Joseph Bardenheier Harrison, Jr. Trevor Donald Hastings. Kit E. Haupt. Abriana Marie Henry. Anna Marie Henry. Brock Ethan Hicks. Hadley Alice Hinman. Abigail Joy Henriksen. Bryson Mitchell Hoekstra. Annie Spencer Hoffmeister. Campbell Rebecca Hogan. Catherine Grace Holdridge. Tyler Armand Holman. Ava Janae Horn. Josie May Hosea. Spencer Xavier Hosea. Kiana Edrina Ellis Houston. Daniel Theodore Hoyer. Anna Caitlin Hubner. Hannah Jean Hughes. Jack David Hughes. Lane Scott Humphrey. Jack Benjamin Huster. Zachary Kamara Ingersoll. Chloe Margaret Inyon. Isaac Garrett Inman. Mia Rose Intagliata. Samantha Jane Irvin. Sutton Dane Ivy. Gavin Richard Jansen. Robert William Esposito Jowdis. Kira Joe Johans. Shakira Latrice Johnson. Elena Marie Jones. Kaylee Marie Jones. Quinn Patrick Judge. Lauren Parker Call. Hadley Terrell Cates. Trip Kiersmaker. Nate Patrick Kielbasa. Ayla Rose Eugene Kim. Fielding Welton King. Jacob Aaron King. Ruby Ruth Louise Kirkland. Gabe Robert Curtin. Kirsten Ann Kistler. Catherine Elizabeth Klein. Elijah Koki. Colby Thomas Koltoff. Zoe Olivia Kanopik. Patrick Kennedy Kramer. Madeline Von Laar Cruitt. Nicholas Roger Kruska.
All right. I need one of the third NHS people over here. Never mind. Okay, you're the discard. Okay. Ask Lizzie.
Are we ready?
Sonia Catherine Lang. Audrey C. Lannon. Jack Daniel Lay. Oliver Porter Leonard. Peter Thomas Lenhart Smith. Carson Jerome Lindquist. Carter Robert Locke. Brock Milan Lohman. Hannah Grace Long. Esteban Armando Lopez. Maya Elizabeth Lossie. Devin M. Lloyd. Henry Milton Ludbrook. Charles August Lunning. Catherine Hazel Luth. Ella Marie McClellan. Nicholas Eager Madden. Lillian Grace Maney. Elliot Brando Manley. Nora Grace Manwaring. Emma Elizabeth Marich. Evan Pierre Marion. Weston Marks. Luke Christian Martinez. Alexander Martinez Cedeno. Christiana Noel Martz. Paige Red Maxfield. Nathan Thomas Maxson. Briley Ray Maxwell. Brooke Madison McBride. Catherine Celia McCormick. Max Albert Martin McCoy. Micaiah Renee McDaniel. Evelyn Marie McDonald. Gannon J. McDonald. Brennan Wyatt McFall. Claire Elizabeth McGinnis. Ava Ann McGovern. Austin Herbert McKee. Aaron Kathleen McClellan. Margaret Wiles McFeeters. Sean Michael McSwain. Ray Meadows. Damian Jagger Meinhardt. Kurt Michael Meinhardt. Xander Jesse Meinhardt. David S. Miller. Solana Rochelle Miller. Alexis Lee Minden. Ashley Morgan Monkhoff. Abigail Carolyn Monroe. Treasure Unique Monroe. Daniel Allen Montre. Sadie Gray Moore. Shannon Christina Moore. Tegan Hope Moore. Drew K. Morgan. Coyle Robert Mosley. Jackson Alexander Moylan. Chase Michael Muling. Ava Marie Mueller. Robert Chadwick Mueller. Michael Costa Muller. Jocelyn Sue Murray. Marguerite Mary Nash. Mattia Morel Nesser. Athletic Director Corey Neslage will now present the diploma to his son, Owen Francis Neslage. Lily Z. Newman. Milo Thomas Nicholson. Savannah Eden Nabalski. Charles David Norlander. Avery Hughes Norton. Michael Howard O'Leary. Augustus Glenn Orton. Grace Catherine Palmer. Devin Christian Peterson. Elizabeth Emily Ann Pedersen. James McPherson Pierce. Jacob Matthew Pokris. Jacob Patrick Poole. Christopher John Potter. William Joseph Potter. Gianna Grace Pride. Jace Pritchett. Robert O'Reilly Pruitt. Tristan William Pizar. Rylan Walter Quick. Gonna need some. Gibson Bettisworth Rack. Jackson Maine Ramos. Wyatt Charles Rapp. Natalie K. Rutherford. Aiden Nicholas Reinbold. Maya Michelle Relaford. Mariah Gregory Richards. Dustin Michael Rawlings. Isabella Hope Richardson. George Everett Richmond. Lawrence Daniel Ringwald. Elias William Roberts. Kyler Warner Roberts. Larry Darnell Robinson. Andrew Carlson Rodriguez Damsgaard. Isabella Michelle Ross. Chloe Grace Rees. Margaret Catherine Ryan. Tyson Guy Sanders. Diego David Sauer Padine. Ryan James Schaefer. Luke Alexander Shantz. Caroline Brooks Shaper. Nathan Christopher Scheit. Claire Alden Schlarman. Devin Jordan Schmidt. Noah Clayton Schrank. Stephen Michael Shukar. Micah Nohea Schuler. Piper Rebecca Schwacke. Jack David Schwab. Carter Matthew Schwent. Henry Daniels Scott. Owen John Scott. Sophia Viola Sears. Catherine Rose Shanahan. Sydney Elise Sharp. Tyler James Sharp. Layla Ali Shaw. Jareth Blaine Shepard Gilster. Matthew Patrick Sheridan. Hamza Safer Rahman Siddiqui. Larry Siebert IV. Trey James Siebert. Evan Michael Simon. Thomas Patrick Slape. Agnes Grace Smith. Shaw Margaret Sparks. Allison Margaret Spear. Jackson Drew Standerfer. Noelle Grace Stanley. Tafari Clark Staples. Abigail Catherine St. Clair. Carson Michael Steidley. Thomas Clark Stubbe. Graham Eric Stevener. Avia Lynn Stevenson. Courtney Jamaria Stewart. Adeline Michelle Steiber. Jack Michael Strobach. Grayson Dietrich Sturdy. Margaret Lorraine Suarez. Owen Thomas Sword. Nora Patrice Sweeney. Samantha Madeline Sylvester. Jocelyn Lorelei Taylor. Cooper Jordan Terry. Evelyn Patricia Thalacker. Tehran Demetrius Thomas. Alana Grace Thompson. Charles Kemp Thompson. Malia Suzanne Thompson. Andrew Robert Temp. Julian Joseph Toms. Carson Lane Toomey. Georgia Gray Torpy. Frederick Townley. Colleen Brenda Trinity. Alexandra Senna Trotter. Elizabeth Allison Tubasing. Alexander Michael Ulrich. Lucy May Upmeyer. Chloe Nicole Van. Phoebe Jane Verrill. Ryan Henry Voller. Grace Catherine Voles. Charles Maxwell Vanderbrugge. John Preston Vanderbrugge. Brant Logan Wagner. Jeremiah Clayton Walker. Savannah Janae Walker. Bailey Ava Ray Walsh. Paige Cecile Marie Warfield. Hector Henry Warren. Ryan C. Washington. Luke Joseph Watson. Sophia Grace Webb. Alicia Simone Westaby. Lydia Jane Wiesahan. Justice Amani Wilkins. Ella Preeth Williams. Kalia Lamari Williams. William David Wingbermuley VI. Evan Gustav Winloff. Robert Rudolph Winter. Leo Xavier Walliger. Antoine Dimitri Woods, Jr. Lenijah Caron Word. Rejoice Murad Salam Yaqub. Roslyn Vanessa Serwa Yaboa. Thomas John Zimmerman III. Jackson Drew Zimmerman. Rory Elizabeth Zuniga.
My favorite.
That sped up considerably.
What's that?
That sped up
I
considerably.
was getting so frustrated on that side. Yeah, it took forever on that side. We're good. That one went fast, so that's why that's there.
Yeah. You're right there. They backed up over there.
It's all a wash in the end.
Last year they had 2 photographers on both sides.
Really?
The 2 photographers on both sides.
Well, they have 8 people here. Class of 2025, please stand. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the Kirkwood High School alma mater. The words can be found in your program.
Thank you.